Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly All Signs Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of April 14th through to about the 20th, 2025. And as always, I am starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. And all of the timestamps will be listed down below. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. All right, let's get started. What does Aries have coming up for this week? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries. There is the High Priestess. Just flipped right out. All right, so your intuition is definitely strong this week. Let's see what else we got for Aries, please. What does Aries have coming up for this week? Aries. Page of Cups. All right. The Tower. Okay, Aries. Five of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Ace of Swords. Nine of Wands. The World. Overall energy for the week is the Page of Wands. I see a lot of communication, that's for sure. A lot of communication. All right. I'm getting a couple of different things here. It's actually really good. There's the Star at the bottom of the deck. All right, so there's good news coming in, Aries. Now, for some of you, this could be after you throw your hands up with something, you give it to the universe, give it to God. You've just had enough of it. For some of you, someone or something may kind of like tick you off. You may get upset, but I see you releasing. But then once you release, I see the good that's coming in. So stay positive. The Page of Wands is the overall energy. This is good news for me. So there's news coming in. I see lots of communication. This is also a week to get excited. Something could be happening and it's really inspiring you. Look at these major. So we have the Star, we have Temperance, we have Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords there. So try to get out of your head, which some of you are doing just that. You are releasing. So if you've been stuck in your head or afraid to move forward, we see you actually getting out of that, releasing those thoughts. For some of you, I mean, this is major. You're releasing like a mindset, a negative mindset. Something was kind of like holding you back. But I see you overcoming this. Yeah, and something could be happening and it's really inspiring you. It's giving you hope. You could be trying different things. For those of you where you have like a project or a new business, there's something new that you're putting your focus on. You could be trying different things. For a few of you, Aries, there could be something going on with a house. And so you could be moving house, or maybe you're doing something to your house. But there could have been a loss. There could have been something that happened. And so it's left you like a little guarded. Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. Nine of Wands, persevering, not giving up. Five of Cups though. So any sort of like regrets from the past, hurt feelings, whatever it is, could be like resentment, whatever you were hanging on to, or if it was like a mindset, whatever was like preventing you from moving forward, it's done. I see you leveling up here. And again, something could happen this week. And because the Tower is here, it definitely could be a little bit of like a shakeup. It could be the universe stepping in to kind of give you a push. This is your time, Aries. This is your time. So if you've been kind of stuck in a position or stuck somewhere, this could be the universe stepping in. But this is good. I see this as something that's very, very good. Now, you may be dealing with a water sign. I have a ton of water here, in particular Pisces. Pisces or Scorpio may be significant. We also have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, any of the fixed signs. But there is a lot of water here. There's a lot of water here. So Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Page of Cups. Your intuition is on point. Some of you are psychic, or you could be dealing with a psychic. For some of you, there's something you're seeing. There's something you're realizing. This could come through to you like in a dream, or you may just see something. You may just know something. There's a strong knowing here. And honestly, that could be what's inspiring you. For some of you, Aries, with the Page of Wands, you could be taking action here with something. You could be speaking your truth. There could be news coming in, and this is you responding. Somebody is speaking their truth, or you're both speaking your truth, though, with the Ace of Swords here and the Queen of Cups. Speaking from the heart, speaking your truth. This could be somebody at a distance for some of you. This also could be a Scorpio. If not a water sign, this could be someone who they're becoming, or they're already whole. This person, when you're around them, you feel very comfortable. They may have a lot going on. They could be like very worldly. That's a possibility. Or that could be you, Aries. So yeah, I see some stuff that went down in the past. I feel like for many of you, this is old energy. You're persevering. For some of you, I mean, you may have had your walls up because of whatever went down in the past. Your walls were up, you're guarded, but now you have maybe new love coming in. For some of you, this is new love, or you've got some new energy, some new stuff going on. And so with you throwing your hands up, I feel like you're letting your guard down. I really like this reading. I really don't want to clarify anything. I will look at the Tower, but this is a really nice reading for Aries. What is the Tower? There could be something that happens kind of suddenly out of the blue. You may hear from someone suddenly. What is the Tower for Aries? The Tower, look at that. The Tower, clarifying the Tower. Gotta love it. So for some of you, this is something in regards to a house. Definitely. Okay. So notice how these two were in the reverse. So 5 of Rods and 6 of Swords. For some of you, this person may have been at a distance. They may no longer be at a distance. 5 of Rods, there could have been some drama here. Or if stuff is hitting the fan, this is a good thing because now you can put it behind you and move forward. So that's interesting. With the Star, there's a lot of healing energy here. With Temperance, Judgment, that's releasing, definitely strong releasing. Let's get you an angel answer card for Aries for this week. I'm trying to make these readings a little bit shorter this week. What is the message for Aries, please? And if you do happen to have a birthday this week, Aries, happy birthday. Aries. Look at this. Success. Beautiful. Success. So if you're waiting on news to come in, it's coming. Take action. Beautiful. What is the guidance on the love front for Aries, please, for this week? What is the guidance? There's definitely some sort of truth that's coming out into the open. It could have been a secret for some of you. First card out is the High Priestess. Religious factors is the guidance on the love front. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. All right, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So for me, this card can talk about differences. So if this is new love coming in, we've got the High Priestess. Some of you are maybe dealing with like a very spiritual person. So you and this person may be very different in some way. So there may be the need to look at that. We've got pay attention to the red flags. This card for me is not just about red flags. It's just talking about the signs. The signs are cautioning you. So there are signs. You have spiritual energy everywhere here, Aries. So yeah, this is saying keep your eyes open. There's going to be signs. There's going to be signs that it's safe for you to love. Soulmate very soon. I like this. Again, I really do like this. Who is Aries dealing with? We have fire. Look at that. Fire. Leo. Could be dealing with a Leo. And then we also have Gemini. All right, Aries. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. April 14th through to about the 20th, 2025. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week? Taurus. What? Look at this. First card out, High Priestess. Okay, so some of you may be cuspers, Aries, Taurus cuspers, or maybe you're dealing with an Aries. That's interesting. Knight of Cups. High Priestess, Knight of Cups. Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. Nine of Wands, for some of you, it's in the reverse. All right. We have the Fool, the Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, some of you definitely have Aries in your chart. Or maybe you're a cusper. Ooh, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see. All right. Overall energy, Taurus, for the week is the Ace of Swords. I'm also seeing communication for you as well. With the Ace of Swords in this position, you definitely could be speaking your truth. You could be revealing how you feel. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. If you are hiding your feelings or your intentions, something like that, you definitely could be putting it out there with the Ace of Swords. And some of you, maybe you had options in love, or you do have a decision to make. Two of Pentacles here with the Lovers. There's definitely a choice that is significant. You've got the High Priestess, which is also a 2. The Two of Pentacles, the Lovers. Yeah, a choice, a decision is needed. And if you were juggling two options, two love interest, nothing wrong with that, not judging. This could be you like cutting one of them off with this Ace of Swords. Or you could be telling the person that you're dealing with, maybe you're telling them this. There's some sort of truth that is coming out. I don't feel like it's bad at all. It's definitely coming from the heart with the Ace of Cups here. Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Ooh, look at this. A lot of communication. Ooh, the Magician. Wow. So things are about to pick up, Taurus, real fast. For some of you, things are about to heat up. This is love. This is romance knocking. With the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So this is an energy shift, which we are moving into Taurus season. And so if you're a cusper or you're a Taurus that's born, like, especially within like the first week or two of Taurus season, yeah, this is the energy speeding up for you. Yeah, look at this, the Chariot. We've got the Chariot with the Magician. So for some of you, you manifested this. And this can be at like great speed, rapid speed here. For some of you, this is a new vehicle. So for those of you where this is not on the love front, this could be you putting an offer in on like a new vehicle or a large expense. For some of you Taurians, honestly, this could be a vehicle and a home. With this Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you may have a lot going on. Some of you are very busy, very, very busy. Doing well, that's for sure. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, this is wealth. Some of you are doing very, very well. But there could be like a new like endeavor, a new project or business. There could be something new that you're doing, that you're embarking on. You may have to make a decision here about that. If you are married, some of you may be married. It could be that you and your partner are making this decision together. Could be weighing the options. We've got this Nine of Wands with the Fool. So very interesting. And for some of you, this Nine of Wands is in the reverse, which can be you kind of giving up. For me, the Nine of Wands, it's the Wounded Warrior, but it's a card that very much represents you persevering. For some of you Taurians, though, for me, this is saying that you could have given up on a certain path, and instead you're moving forward down another path, something you've never done before with the Fool. It's exciting. So yeah, you could be giving up on one thing and then moving forward with another. Quite interesting. I really like this energy as well. I gotta be honest. I'm feeling the Aries and the Taurus readings. They're very nice. The energy is very, very positive. I love this. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, High Priestess, Knight of Cups, and then what we've seen at the bottom of the deck. I mean, this is change. So Taurus, get ready. If things have been a little slow for you in Aries season, we did have the retrogrades. Some of you may have really felt that Venus retrograde. If things have been a little slow for you, the energy is about to pick up and pick up quick. So get ready. All right, so let's get you one of these angel answers for Taurus. What is the guidance for Taurus? Look at that. You're ready. Yes, we know that. Look for a sign. We do have not the right time. I think you're going from not the right time to the right time. And so there's going to be a sign. So pay attention. You've got the High Priestess. So keep your eyes open. For some of you, I mean, you could be seeing like a lot of synchronicities. You could be seeing numbers, number patterns. But yeah, they're saying you're ready. Look for a sign. And with the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess, Taurus, this is an inner knowing. So some of you may be psychic. You have psychic abilities. There could be a very, very strong, like, inner knowing here. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Taurus. What is the guidance for this week for Taurus? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, this is the Lovers energy right here. So on the same page, it can talk about a very strong attraction, a mutual attraction. Could be with the King of Pentacles. Some of you are maybe dealing with, could be another earth sign, but doesn't have to be. Could be someone who's coming off as the King of Pentacles, or we do have this Knight of Cups here, so there could be an age difference for some of you. We have, let's see, new love. I don't read these in the reverse, but new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, separation, flirt, free yourself, honeymoon. So yeah, travel could be in the cards, or some of you, you may have been like moving on from something that happened in the past, or moving on from somebody else. It's very interesting. You or them. Maybe you're getting to know more about them this week. All right, who is Taurus dealing with? We've got very strong Pisces, very strong water, and then earth. Gemini, maybe Aries, maybe significant. All right, we've got Capricorn. So this King of Pentacles may be a Capricorn for some of you. We've got earth, and then we've got Aries. And look at Pisces is popping up there too. So for some of you, Pisces definitely may be significant here. All right, Taurus, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up for this week, please, Gemini? Four of Pentacles, first card out. Oh, Gemini, okay. Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Tower. Five of Swords, Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. Overall energy, the Hierophant. Very interesting read. Okay. All right, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There could be something going on at work for some of you, work or school. Could also be like a large company or even like a bank. Could be the government. There's something going on here. There's some sort of situation that you're dealing with. I feel like you're waiting on news. Some of you, you could be waiting on documents, waiting on some sort of approval even. Yeah, some of you, you're exhausted. You're sick of waiting. You're exhausted. This can even be for some of you, you know, maybe you were turned down for something in the past. Something may have happened in the past, and so this can be like an appeals process that some of you are dealing with, like you're waiting on hearing back. What I really want to say for you guys is to let go of this heartache. Some of you are like holding on to old feelings, this past pain. However you resonate, if you were betrayed, if somebody played with you, some of you, you could have been dealing with a narcissist or a bully. However you resonate, if something hurt you, this needs to be healed. This needs to be released. And yes, healing is a journey. It does take time. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles here. This is a slower energy. So you are healing. Some of you are. It's just a process, but these are the first two cards that came out. So I really just want to say for somebody needs to hear that it's time to let go. It's time to heal. Don't try to, you know, get back at anybody or anything like that. If you can let a situation go, that's for the best. Just give it to God, give it to the universe. Honestly, and move on. Let it go. If someone hurt you, give it to God. Let the universe handle it. And for me, with the Hierophant in this position, I mean, some of you, you could be learning a lot here at this time. You could be taking a class or classes. For me, this is a card in this particular deck that's all about like ascending higher, listening to your higher self, having a very strong connection with spirit, the divine. But you can see here on this card, he's good. He's laughing. He's good. He's given all his problems over to the universe. So yeah, I really want to say release. Let go of a situation. If you feel wronged by someone, there could have been a rejection here. Five of Swords, Four of Cups. Some of you may feel rejected, but rejection is God's protection. So something may not have been good for you. So try to look at a situation from a more positive perspective. Queen of Swords. So here's your energy. Look at this. The Lovers, Queen of Swords. No matter if you're male, female, doesn't matter. It's your energy, and you're showing up here in the spread, and you're surrounded by earth energy. So what I'm really getting with this, Gemini, is if you can get outdoors, if you can literally connect with the earth. So if it's warm where you are, if you can go outside, You can see here she's sitting outside. She looks quite bored, but maybe she's not doing something that makes her happy. So get outdoors, do something that makes you happy, or it helps you relax. You can connect with your higher self. If you like to just sit outside in the grass, then sit outside in the grass or the sunshine, whatever it is. She looks quite calm, very calm, collected. Earth Mother here. She's just enjoying her surroundings. So yeah, if you can make time to do this, I feel like this is a good thing. If you can shake things up, some of you need to shake up your routine. Something's going on in the environment. I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm getting it. So if you've been like in the house too much with the Hermit here, if you've been isolating, sometimes we can overdo it with this energy. So if you've been like in the house a lot, it's time to kind of like branch out, do something different here. And if you don't, the universe will step in and give you a push. Not a bad thing. They're just trying to help. But I feel like you will. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, this is you finding the time. This is you switching things up. If there's been something going on with a home, for some of you, there could have been something going on with a home. If, let's say, like a house needs some repairs, if you got an estimate, what I'm seeing here is to get another estimate. Answers are coming, clarity is coming. You may also find like the right teacher, the right coach, the right guidance. So if you were just told, for example, you know, you need to replace something in your home and it's going to cost a lot of money. Some of you are feeling like a little, maybe a little ticked off or just confused. You're scratching your head like, what the heck? This is a headache. Get another opinion. You don't have to just accept that particular person and their word for it. You can get other opinions. Some of you, you may find a Queen of Pentacles. You may find a Taurus, a Virgo. You may find someone to help you. You may find a worker. You may find someone cheaper, to be honest. So if this is something with a home, something with like a repair, and you got an estimate that was like through the roof, I would keep looking because you may definitely get a better deal. But this is definitely something you want to take action on. You don't want to wait. Let me see. What is the Three of Swords for Gemini? I'm going to do the Three of Swords and the Tower. What is the Three of Swords for Gemini? Please clarify. So there may be a King of Pentacles who's significant, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's the Knight of Swords showing up in the reverse. Somebody may have taken action like too quickly. This could be you, like regretting some sort of move that you made. For me, the Knight of Swords can represent having regrets, like kicking ourselves. We move forward too fast, or we made some wrong assumptions, something like that. If not you, maybe an earth sign did this. Interesting, okay. What is the Tower? This can be something legal for some of you, some sort of legal matter. Three of Swords. So, yeah, some of you, this is some sort of pain I feel like you were hanging on to, or whatever you went through in the past has left you like closed off. So your heart chakra is not open. That's really what I'm getting. So maybe there is the need to spend some time alone. I just feel like for some of you, getting outdoors is definitely going to be what's best. We have the Three of Rods. So this can be you planning long term. Planning long term. Exploring like new avenues, things that you've never tried before. So yeah, if something didn't work out in the past, if there was a loss, this can be you branching out and doing things different. I like that you've got the Hierophant with the Hermit here. Guidance for Gemini, please. Guidance for Gemini. Ask your angels. So yeah, they definitely want you to take a moment, go within. For some of you, go outside and connect with your angels, your spirit guides. Look at this. There's something better. So if something didn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason, because there is something better. All right, what is the guidance for Gemini on the love front? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So a friend may be around you. A friend may be interested in you, or you may meet someone through a friend. Ooh, you may meet a soulmate. Look at this. Yes, this is your soulmate. So you're either going to meet this person through a friend, or maybe when you're out with a friend, or they're already around you and they're just a friend, but they are actually a soulmate. Now, that's on like the romantic front. For those of you that, you know, romance is not for you, you're not interested, this can be a soulmate that's a friend. So we have soulmates that come in all different shapes and sizes. Friends, family, not always just romantic love. All right, who is Gemini dealing with? Gemini, you could be dealing with another Gemini, and there's Virgo. Virgo's definitely showing up. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week? April 14th through to about the 20th. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. 8 of Cups. Five of Wands. Page of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Page of Swords, High Priestess, overall energy, 3 of Wands. All right. For some of you, you definitely could be dealing with a situation where there's at least 3 or more people involved in this. We have Justice. It could be something legal for some of you, like a legal dispute. But I'm seeing 3 or more people. Could be 5 people. 3 or more people are significant for some of you. I'm seeing a lot of communication as well. A lot of communication with the 3 of Wands in this position. This is you. For some of you, I mean, you could be taking a step back from a situation and you could be like taking the long view here, trying to gain a fresh perspective. There could be like too many influences here with the 5 of Wands. Definitely too many people giving their 2 cents. It's not good. There also could be some haters, some jealousy. And so this could be you kind of taking the long view here, kind of distancing yourself from a situation. But this is also a card that talks about planning long term, exploring like new avenues, trying things you've never done before. So that could be what you're about to embark on. I do see you letting go of some sort of argument or drama. There definitely may be an apology that's coming your way, but whoever's apologizing, I don't think it's the easiest for them to do. So if you're apologizing, you may be struggling with that, or if somebody else is apologizing to you, they could be struggling. I'm seeing it here. Yeah. Page of Cups, 10 of Wands, Justice. This is definitely an apology coming in for some of you. So with the 5 of Wands, there could have been a misunderstanding. There was some sort of drama, but you're over it. First card out, Cancer, is the 8 of Cups. You're done. You're over it. You're turning your back. I'm seeing it multiple times here. You're on to the next, literally planning ahead, planning long term, or setting your sights on something else. And like I said, there's a lot of communication here. For a few of you, there could be a situation going on with children. There could be 3 kids. This could be a legal situation, maybe like a custody thing. There could be a legal decision. Yeah, look at this. That's coming through. Justice with the Lovers, and then the 6 of Cups. So a legal decision in regards to children. For others, though, this could be some sort of past closure. It may have nothing to do with children, but it's past closure that's coming in. If you were like ripped off or left out in the cold, left hanging, if somebody took your money, anything like that. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. This is a good outcome here. I feel like this is closure here. So this 5 of Pentacles, whatever it was for you, there's closure around this. So yeah, this could be like a legal resolution or something like that that's coming in. So it's the end of this dispute. I feel like you're happy with this outcome. 9 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. This could be financial news or a little bit of money that's coming in. A seed that some of you are planting. It's going to make you very happy. For some of you, it may even make you very rich, but you may have some haters around you that don't like this. They're jealous. 5 of Wands. And like I said earlier, I was getting 3 or more people. So I could be reading for some Cancers where there's at least like 3 people that are hating on you, or 3 people that you're competing with, or 3 people that are jealous. Some of you, though, you've been learning, you've been studying a lot, you've been working hard. So this is something that you deserve. It's your karma with justice here. You've been working hard. And so there could be an inner knowing here. Sometimes we know that something is meant for us, or we know that something is going to turn out well, and that's what this is for some of you. You're looking into something because maybe you feel like there's something there. There's something more to learn, or, you know, this is a good path. I feel like it's right for me. That's what you could be thinking. It may not be the easiest, but we have the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess has showed up now for multiple signs. I keep seeing her for this week. So a lot of signs. There's a strong inner knowing here around certain situations. But you've got the Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. The more pages I have in a reading can talk about you learning, you taking a class. Maybe some of you are going back to school, or schooling in some way may be significant. With Justice here, you could be trying to keep yourself balanced this week. Maybe you have kids, maybe they're out of school. They're on vacation this week. So, I mean, this is you trying to stay calm and balanced with Justice here. Some of you, yeah, you're getting it done. You're getting it done. You may just need to sit down and just observe. This is good, though. This is good. This is whatever this is. It's petty, and you're releasing it. 9 of Cups. Some of you this week, maybe a good time to like grab your favorite book or watch your favorite movie and grab your favorite snacks, whatever it is. It's a good time for that. So yeah, there's really nothing I want to clarify. I feel like overall this is nice. And if you're waiting on some sort of legal decision, there it is. All right, so Cancer. What is the message for Cancer, please, for this week? All right, quite a few cards here. Let's see. Abundance, let go, there's something better. Yeah, so if something didn't work out, Gemini just had this. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, or maybe a Gemini in your chart. But yeah, they're saying let go, give it to God, give it to the universe. There's something much, much better for you. And it's going to bring in a lot of abundance. And that's this 9 of Cups right here. So if you're planting a seed and you think, oh, this is small, or oh, it's going to take forever, it's going to be worth the wait. That's what they're saying. All right, let me just go again really quick because I feel like those cards came out super fast. So let me just see if we got any more jumpers for Cancer. Perfect timing. Success. So yeah. Again, when something finds you, when something comes your way and it's right for you, there's going to be a strong inner knowing here with the High Priestess. All right, what is the guidance for Cancer on the love front? What is the guidance? Some of you, you may be dealing with the Pisces. We've got Earth, we've got air, and then we've got water, very strong Pisces. Libra, Gemini showing up. Cancer, what is the guidance for Cancer? calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And then codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you could be dealing with somebody that's codependent. Some of you are trying to call in your soulmate. Well, maybe you could be tied to somebody else. That may be what you need to let go of. Yeah, because you don't want to do that. And then healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So the message here for some of you is to heal, to let go. You may have some ties. Some of you, I don't know if you're staying in a relationship, or someone could be hanging on to you, Cancer. You can always flip this. Somebody could be hanging on to you because you make them happy. It's for emotional reasons. But yet, you have a soulmate that is coming in. So very interesting read. So yeah, definitely needing to look at that. I don't want to tell you what to do. But yeah, there is a soulmate that's coming in. For some of you, you may simply just need to heal. So you got to take what resonates, leave the rest. Addictions may be affecting your romantic life. All right, who's Cancer dealing with? Maybe somebody can't let go of you. So if you are partnered and you guys, let's say, fight a lot and you're having trouble letting go of them, that's what this is talking about. Maybe you do have kids together, so that's why, you know, it's more challenging. It's complicated. All right. We've got Aquarius and we've got water. All right. So maybe an Aquarius or a water sign is significant. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo. Leo, what does Leo have coming up for this week, please? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The Hierophant, first card out. Page of Cups, King of Swords, Temperance, the Magician, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, Two of Wands. Overall energy is the Knight of Swords. All right, Leo, what is going on? For some of you, somebody could be chasing you or you could be chasing someone. Very interesting reading. Okay, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let me see. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. The High Priestess, and she keeps coming out a lot for a lot of the other signs. The High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. So at work, for some of you Leos, You could be pursuing something that you really want. I mean, this is you taking action. Knight of Swords. You're off. For some of you, I do feel like this is at work. And then for others, this is definitely on the relationship front. But yeah, when it comes to what you're doing, making plans, whatever you got going on, just keep your ideas, your plans to yourself. I think that some of you Leos, the company that you have around you at this moment may not be the most like trustworthy. So yeah, play your cards close to your chest. There could be a lot of competition, a lot of like very competitive energy here. So if something doesn't work out for you, Three of Swords, this is you manifesting something else. I mean, you're already over it. I don't see you mourning this whatsoever. So however you resonate, you're on to the next. So I mean, this could be on the love front. This could be you moving forward with like another person, another love interest. Page of Cups. You're manifesting whatever this is by you throwing your hands up and saying no more. You know, I'm giving this to God. I'm giving it to the universe. I'm letting go of this heartache. You're now allowing for new energies to come in. And so you are manifesting. I feel like you are over something. Yes, we do have this still showing up. I don't feel like this is really deep. I really don't. I don't feel like this is that deep. Some of you, you are healing in your own way. You're like healing quietly, and you could be avoiding certain people, situations, which is a good thing, First card out is the Hierophant, so your higher self is definitely talking to you. Very strong intuition, psychic vibes here at this time as far as, you know, what you should do next, who you should talk to, the connections that you should make. For some of you, there could be a new love connection with either maybe a King of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But with the Knight of Swords in this position, this is you taking action quickly. So either moving towards someone or moving away from someone. So those of you that did get hurt by someone, or there was a loss, or something just didn't work out, again, I feel like it's not that deep. You're like on to the next. You're on to the next. I don't see you mourning this. If anything, I feel like you have a headache. This was drama. This was a headache. Maybe someone was playing games. Could be an air sign. For some of you, you could have dealt with an air sign, a King of Swords that was playing games. But you're being guided and protected. You've got the Hierophant mirroring Temperance. This is really good. This is divine energy, divine protection. So yeah, whoever maybe had it out for you, or whatever it was, if someone was playing with you, if they didn't have the best intentions, you now know it, and this is you taking action. You're moving forward. You've got the Two of Wands here, which is you making plans, which is you making your mind up, making a decision. If there was a door to the past that was open, that you were keeping open, for some of you, I mean, you could be slamming it shut here with this energy. Again, focusing on the new. The Two of Wands is marrying the Magician. So I really like this. This is definitely a strong inner knowing. It's also you following your heart as far as the moves that you're making. Some of you may know exactly what you want on the love front. If you're looking for like a higher level commitment with the Hierophant, that's what you're going to manifest with the Magician and the Hierophant. If you're looking for a more traditional relationship, if you want to have kids, for some of you, that's what you're manifesting. This can be a pregnancy that's coming in. Maybe not this week, but you're manifesting this. So yeah, I mean, I could sit here all day, honestly, Leo, and read this for you. It's good though, however you look at it. I'm seeing the High Priestess a lot. I'm seeing the Hierophant a lot this week. I like that you have the Magician. I believe you're the first sign to get the Magician. And you're making moves. You're making moves with the Knight of Swords. What is this Five of Swords for Leo? What is the Five of Swords? Please clarify the Five of Swords for Leo. Just give it to God. Give it to the universe. Yeah, look at that. You're being guided. You've got Temperance twice. Some of you, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But yeah, this can be new love coming in. You're being guided towards someone new. You're being guided towards like the perfect offer. There may be like a compromise that is needed here, but for some of you, this could be something beautiful. Yeah, I feel like somebody may have played with you. Again, just, you know, throw your hands up here with this. Give it to the universe. If somebody had bad intentions or they were doing some ish, that's, you know, that's on them. Four of Rods. I love this. If this is what you want to manifest, then this is what you're going to manifest. You've got the Hierophant with the Magician. Also with that Page of Cups, Leo, that can be good news coming in. Some good news coming in. What is the message for Leo for this week, please? For some of you, this is a new love. Listen to your intuition. Yeah. Listen to your intuition. If somebody hurt you in the past, I mean, can you heal in the same environment that you were hurt in? I mean, if an ex wants to come back your way, you really have to listen to your intuition with that. With the Knight of Swords, you could be ghosting them. For me, in this deck, this is very much like ghosting energy. You've got helpful people here, so listen to your intuition. The right people are going to come towards you. I really like this. The readings have been really positive so far. All right, what is the guidance for Leo for this week on the love front? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this card for me can talk about a friend that's significant. So a friend might be the person for you. So they're already around you. You know who they are. For others, you may meet someone through a friend, or if you go out with a friend to like a party or something like that, you may meet someone when you're out with a friend. But a friend is significant. We have unrequited love at the bottom. And this says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's okay. That could be what this Three of Swords is. It's a separation card. Again, I don't see you mourning this. For some of you, that King of Swords can be you, and it's like on to the next. I'm just cutting all ties, and I'm manifesting something brand new. All right. Who is Leo dealing with? For some of you, Leos, you were just not on the same page as another person. You both wanted different things with this card. Aries, and then we have Scorpio. right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up for this week, please, Virgo? April 14th through to about the 20th for Virgo. We've got the World with Justice and the Moon, Virgo, and I do feel the need to keep these. You've got 3 major arcanas coming out immediately. All right. Virgo, what does Virgo have coming up for this week? The 9 of Pentacles. There's Judgment. I see the Queen of Pentacles there. We've got the Page of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like there's money coming in, and you may not see this coming. So it may be like a surprise offer, a raise for some of you. Maybe you're getting a raise. You didn't know you were getting a raise. There's that Queen of Cups again. So I could be reading for some Virgo, Leo, cuspers. They just had the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there could be some money or something that's owed to you that's coming in. So could be some tax money for some of you. There may have been a delay with this. So there may have been a delay with this money coming in or this news coming in. There may have been a delay, but it's coming in. I see a chapter coming to a close here. The World is the first card out, but you've been dealing with divine timing. So for some of you, it's been a little bit of a struggle. It's been a wait. And you know what? With the Queen of Cups showing up here, for some of you Virgos, this could be you just throwing your hands up, giving it to God, giving it to the universe. I think I've said that to multiple signs so far for this week. And when you do that, when you kind of just let go of the past, trying to control like the past events or how fast something is growing, when you finally let go of that control is when you see the energy shift and things really start to happen. And that's what I'm seeing here. Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups. Yes, look at this. You're moving towards this abundance, this happiness. For some of you, a relationship that is going to make you very, very happy. But it's when you throw your hands up with this and you don't try to control it so much. And yes, you will still have to be patient. And you will still have to nurture this, whatever it is. You've got the Queen of Cups showing up here, so this is very good as far as nurturing any sort of seeds that you've planted or you are planting. For some of you, this Page of Pentacles is a seed that you are planting. There could be slow growth here with the situation. But I do see success with this. If this is something you really want and this is something that you've worked very hard towards, there's success here. I feel like you're going to feel whole and you're going to feel much more balanced. Things are being made fair. Things are being made right. There could have been some sort of deception or something may have been hidden. But we've got the Page of Swords here. So for some of you, maybe you've been doing some research. You may have been staying up late at night, like reading a lot or looking over things. Nine of Swords can be you losing sleep. But I don't necessarily feel like it's from worrying a lot. For those of you where it is, this is you grounding your energy with the Page of Pentacles here, Earth energy. You're grounding your energy, and this is you balancing your thoughts with Justice and the Nine of Swords. Some of you may feel better once you throw your hands up, but then also maybe like learn more. There's something more here. There's something to learn. So that may be like getting online, doing some research, and maybe looking through some old books, anything like that. Also, this could be internal for some of you. This really does feel like some internal stuff for some of you, and I think that that's why you need to ground your energy here and definitely balance your thoughts. But for a few of you, I mean, this can be outside influences. So people around you, you may have negative people that say things out of spite. They say things to stir the pot and start trouble. They say things to instill doubt in your mind. These are haters. And so you're going to know that. With the Ace of Swords, you're going to know that. You may have someone or maybe even multiple people around you that don't like you, or they have a problem with you. They're jealous of you. But just let the haters hate. And I think that you are. You have your back turned here to this. You're looking forward. Nine of Pentacles here. See you focused on your cash. If you're planting a new seed or you're nurturing seeds, just stay focused on that. And don't allow this energy to disrupt your peace, really. That's really what I want to say. If, you know, these energies have caused you to lose sleep or like really fear the worst, then it's definitely time to like cut them off, to put up strong boundaries. For some of you, I do feel like you will be catching up on your sleep. I do feel like you are going to get some sleep here at some point. There could be like a vacation, or yeah, there could be some travel that's coming up for some of you. Could be travel at night. You've got the moon here. I've been seeing the High Priestess a lot, but you've got the moon and the Queen of Cups. So that is also very strong psychic vibes. But let's get you a message for Virgo for this week, please. Yeah, don't doubt yourself. I think that you have people around you that are trying... They're trying to disrupt your peace, but they could be like instilling doubts in your mind. So be aware of that. Recovery. Don't let anybody else's like energy affect yours. Recovery. Ooh, look at this. And then abundance. So it's going to rain, Virgo. It's definitely going to rain. Nine of Pentacles. Abundance. This could be legal for some of you. It could be tax money coming in with justice. Some of you are healing financially, but you know, in other ways as well. What is the guidance for Virgo on the love front? What is the guidance? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. which really does go quite well with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the Page of Pentacles is quite present. And so that's what they're saying on the love front, to be in the moment, to be present, to enjoy the small things in life. And when you do that, you're going to vibrate at a very high level, and you're going to attract someone that's on that level. Yeah, so needing to enjoy the moment fully. Retreat, again, some of you could be taking a break. If you are partnered, you could be taking a break. If you guys were fighting a lot, it may be a good time to take a break, as far as like a vacation, going somewhere, taking your mind off of maybe the little fights. This says it's time to disconnect from the world. For some of you, maybe an outside influence was like affecting the relationship. That's a possibility. All right. Virgo, who's Virgo dealing with? We've got Pisces. So Pisces, Libra may be significant. We've got Earth and Leo. So Pisces, Earth, and then Leo. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra. What does Libra have coming up for this week? The Chariot. For some of you, it may be in the reverse. We've got the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, Ace of Swords keeps coming out, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, overall energy. Look at this. So travel's definitely in the cards, Libra. Travel's definitely in the cards, or will be coming up here in the near future. For others, maybe a vehicle is significant. Could be getting a new vehicle. Some of you may also have to travel for work this week, or maybe you're traveling with your family or traveling to see family. You've got a couple of family cards showing up here. Ten of Cups. Some of you may have to travel for work this week. You could be going to see family. Family could be coming to see you. Ten of Cups, the Lovers. The Two of Cups. Seven of Cups, Temperance. Wow. The Devil. The Knight of Cups. So you got to take what resonates, leave the rest, Libra. If you are partnered, you or your partner may have like a temptation around them this week. It doesn't mean they're cheating. I don't see that whatsoever, but there may be a temptation. But for others, this is love. This is love. So this can be your ideal relationship. Maybe you're manifesting this. With all of this movement, for some of you, there's like a major energy shift this week. And so This could be what you're moving towards. This could be what you're manifesting. If you had your options open, I mean, that could be a thing of the past. There's a strong connection here, and you're on the same page with that Lovers and the Ten of Cups. I feel like you both want the same thing. There's a mutual attraction. And this is movement. This is movement with the Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. This is like a very excited energy. Some of you, you've been waiting for this, waiting to find your person. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So maybe this is what you wanted, Libra. The Ten of Cups can be that ideal relationship. It can be like a fairy tale card. The Ten of Pentacles is more about your legacy, family wealth, marriage, kids. So yeah, I mean, for some of you Librans, you found this, and so you could be moving towards a commitment here. This could be with somebody who's at a distance, or you could have been on a break from this person, but now maybe you're coming back together. A Cancer or maybe a fire sign is significant. We've got Earth, we've got fire, a lot of fire. Excuse me. But we've got the Five of Swords here with the Ace of Swords. That's 6 swords. That's movement. You've got the Chariot, the Knight of Wands. This is, again, it's travel, it's forward movement. It's moving towards calmer waters. So if somebody was playing games, maybe, you know, this is someone that you dealt with in the past and they didn't want to settle down, but now they're ready to give to this. Now they want things to be equal and balanced. Now they want to put in the work with the Knight of Pentacles. You may have been waiting on this person, or you may have taken a break. Some of you are thinking about this relationship, thinking about whether or not you want to move towards this person or go and see this person. I see you thinking about this situation a lot. If it's new, I see you thinking about this situation a lot. And I could be reading for some Librans. What I'm really getting with this is you're a Libra, so you like to be fair, of course. You know, you want to make the best choices for everybody involved, not just yourself, but everybody. But I could be reading for some Librans where maybe you're finally like putting yourself first, not in a bad way, not in like a selfish sort of way, but maybe, you know, you've lived your whole life putting others first. And this could be for some of you, like the first time you're really going after something that you're passionate about, something that you really want for yourself. And, you know, it could be what's best for you and your family. And you may even, you know, manifest this. This could be what you're creating. But for some of you, this could be you actually like following your heart and going after something that you really do desire. That's what I'm seeing here. And you may have a very, very important decision to make here. And we've seen, it's very interesting, we've seen that Devil at the bottom of the deck, and the card here, the very first card that came out is the Chariot. And he's got the white and the black horse. So if something is not good for you, your family, whatever it is, this could be you cutting ties with that Ace of Swords. This also could be you freeing yourself from any sort of ties, healing. Like tying up loose ends and things like that. That's really what I want to say. There's really nothing I want to clarify. This is another really good reading. And you've got a lot of pentacles here. Money's looking good. Emotions are looking good. I see you very happy at this time. It's definitely a time to get excited. There's going to be news that's coming in. There could be an offer, a job offer. If you're selling a vehicle, there could be an offer coming in. And it's a good offer. All right, what is the message for Libra, please? Yeah, you've got the big fat yes card. And the Chariot is a card of victory, and so is the Ace of Swords. But this would not have been like an easy win. But some of you, this is a win. And, you know, maybe you feel like you had to really fight here. And maybe even fight against, like, people that play dirty. And that's not fun. It's not easy. But you've got the big fat yes card. This situation will improve. So forward movement, again with the energy shift here. All right, what is the guidance for Libra for this week on the love front? What is the guidance? For some of you, I mean, this is like a happily ever after that you're manifesting. Libra. All right, we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right, who is Libra dealing with? Who's Libra dealing with? So yeah, this is true love. They're saying to stay positive. We've got Virgo and Gemini. So a Virgo or a Gemini may be significant. And then we also have Sagittarius. All right, Libra. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Scorpio. What does Scorpio have coming up for this week, Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Scorpio. Page of Pentacles, first card out. Strength, the Star, the Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, the World, overall energy, Two of Swords. All right, Scorpio. So a decision is significant this week. Ooh, look at this. Very nice. So this energy is very different from all of the other signs that I've done up to this point. This is very different. It's very, very good, very positive, nice energy, but it's totally different from all of the other signs. Wow, so full speed ahead, full speed ahead. I said that to Libra, and then I said that to, I want to say Taurus. So yeah, you're one of the signs that there's definitely like a major energy shift here, and new doors definitely could be opening up. But yeah, I really like this. Some of you, you've been strong. You've been maybe like ignoring certain things. Maybe like just very focused on your work. You could have been waiting for this news or waiting for this money, waiting for something to come in, this opportunity, this door to open. And there it is. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands. Look at this, Scorpio. Yes, I'm so happy to see this. Look at this. Ace of Wands. Look at all of these bright colors. So if you've been feeling down and just pessimistic, yeah, I mean, feeling stuck, look at this. Things are about to shift in a big way. There's enlightenment. There's clarity that's coming in. For some of you, this is a big win. Also, something could be announced like publicly. There could be some sort of public recognition for some of you. You may be in the spotlight. All eyes are on you. But we see you looking good. Looking good and feeling good. Seven of Cups, Two of Cups. This could be new love that's knocking. You may have somebody around you. Someone brand new. Or if they're not brand new, maybe the energy between you has shifted. There's a newness here. You may be very attracted to someone. They may be very attracted to you. If you're partnered, this can be a pregnancy. So keep that in mind. The Empress, very fertile ground. And we do see some of you starting the next chapter of your life. And so this can be becoming a parent for some of you, or even like a grandparent. This is a new chapter. Some of you may have gone through like a lot of healing. There's a lot of like self-love. There's a lot of like self-acceptance. That's the sort of vibes that I'm getting here in this reading. Like kind of blocking out the world. Two of Swords. That's really what I'm getting with this. Like ignoring the haters, ignoring drama, ignoring just honestly, anything you don't want to see. Kind of like living in your own world, but not in a bad way. I see some of you like very focused on your grind here, working very hard. You're focused on planting seeds, planting new seeds, or nurturing the seeds that you've already planted, and just leveling up in life. Some of you, you've been healing. I just see you like very focused on yourself, and sometimes we have to kind of block other things out. This that's coming in, I feel like you've been kind of in this mode, which can be a little bit like autopilot for some of you. You've been in this mode, but this you cannot ignore. So this Scorpio that's coming in, I mean, you can't not see this. You're gonna feel it, that's for sure. There's a lot of love here, so whether it's a new friendship or love, if it's love, there's a lot of heat between you. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a very strong attraction. You may like this person just as they are, and vice versa. You know, they may feel that way about you. You're perfect just the way you are. You know, you don't have to change a thing. That's the kind of vibes that I'm getting here with this. Some of you may need a moment here with this. You may need like more information. So you feel this, but you may take a moment, go online, do your research, look this person up. Some of you, you may work with this person. It may be a Leo. For some of you, Leo, Aquarius, maybe Taurus or Libra. Any of the fixed signs. So again, strong Taurus, strong Aquarius, Leo. Could be a Scorpio. But there's a lot of communication. This is also the energy shifting. Things are moving forward. There could be a lot of communication. And it's positive. It's really positive. If you were waiting on like a good time to like make amends with somebody, this is definitely a good time. And you may actually hear from someone. Someone could be trying to make amends with you, Scorpio. You may take a moment. You may not answer this person like right away, but I do feel like you will eventually answer this person. This person could have, maybe they took their sweet time. With the Two of Swords, this is a card representing needing more information, needing more details here. There's something you're not seeing. There also could be like a lot of talk, a lot of people around you, others kind of putting stuff in your head. So you need to watch out for that. But if somebody wrote you, let's say they wrote you like a very long text or a very long email, and you're thinking, you know, this person doesn't care, you know, it took them a month or whatever months to write you. That's not what I'm seeing here. This person had to maybe work up the courage to maybe hit send, or maybe they kept deleting it and rewriting it. So that's really what I'm seeing here. That could be you, that could be them. Whatever moves you're making, I feel like this week your mind is going to be made up. I do feel like you're taking action when you're ready. Some of you, you may have to like work up the nerve to do something, which I see you doing that, no problem. You've got strength. And the Knight of Swords. So yeah, I do see you taking action, hoping for the best. For some of you, there's a big win. I mean, this is like a big win with the World, the Six of Wands, the Sun. This is a big win. Some of you Scorpios, maybe you work like in the public eye. Maybe you're a celebrity or a politician. For some of you, you may work in the public eye. So there could be like some sort of announcement or some sort of recognition. This could be the world even recognizing you. We've got the Empress and the Star. Just really positive vibes. With the Empress. If you're reaching out to someone, if you're writing someone, try to stay positive. If you're moving forward in any way, planting seeds, whatever it is that you're doing, just try to stay positive. I'm going to quickly look at the Two of Swords for Scorpio. Please clarify the Two of Swords. Some of you, though, you're becoming, you're growing in a big way. You may have found your passion. Yeah, I mean, that could be what this is. Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, it's a job that you love. Again, I see some of you just very focused on your grind here. Look at this. I mean, and that's why you're about to shine really bright, and you're also growing in like a major way. Look at this. The Sun with the Eight of Wands again. This is good news. This is really positive energy, a positive change, a positive shift. For some of you, freedom in some way. I mean, it could be that you're going to work for yourself. Freedom at work. I love this. All right, what is the message for Scorpio, please? What is the message? There could be a pregnancy again for some of you. This is a pregnancy. I don't want to reveal too much, but I'm seeing a lot with that. We have choose a new direction. Yeah, whatever path you're about to choose and move down, I feel like it's a good one. It's a good one, and it's up to you. So this is all about you being able to manifest whatever it is that you want for you, for your life. It's up to you. So you're the driver here. You can move in whatever direction you want to move in, but I feel like this week you're going to know. It's going to be very clear to you. And you may even make it like very clear for others that you're doing this and you're moving in this direction. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Scorpio? A Leo might be significant. You've got very strong Leo here. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So for me, this card is not just about red flags. It's about the signs. So keep your eyes open. Something may stand out to you. There could be like a big omen for some of you. You may see numbers, number patterns. And we've got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they're saying to go for it. Make the effort. Oh yeah, because there's a lot of passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. All right, who is Scorpio dealing with? We've got air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we've got water, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius, let's see what you have coming up this week. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week? Sagittarius. All right, you also have the Eight of Wands. Scorpio just had that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Four of Cups. That is good. Queen of Cups, the Moon, Four of Pentacles. Overall energy, 10 of Pentacles. All right. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Very nice, Sag. I am seeing a lot of love here. Can be self-love, definitely, but you've got the Ten of Pentacles here as the overall energy, so love is all around you. This can be with family, friends. Some of you, you love your life or you love your home. Let's see. I really see you like ignoring the haters or drama or negativity. And I just said that to Scorpio. So I'm definitely reading for some Scorpio, Sag, cuspers, or maybe you have Scorpio in your chart, but I did just say that to them. And I'm seeing it here for you guys as well. I think focusing on the things that you love, focusing on the things that make you happy, doing things that make you happy, that is what's important this week. Now, for some of you, there's a wish coming in or something that's about to happen. And you don't see this coming, and it's just gonna make you very, very happy. There could have been a delay with this, and so maybe you don't expect it to come in at this time. With the Page of Swords, Temperance, definitely being guided and protected. Yeah, this can be a new opportunity, a blessing that's coming in, and you don't see this coming. If you are faced with a choice here this week, before you maybe turn someone or something down, just maybe take a moment, feel it out. You also have like very, very strong psychic vibes this week. You could be having some very vivid dreams. You've got the Queen of Cups with the Moon. This is very psychic energy. This could be your energy, or this could be someone around you that you're dealing with. So yeah, keep your eyes open. There may be a situation that you need to kind of like feel out. And again, I see you ignoring the haters, not responding to anybody that is like trying to trigger you or get a rise out of you, anybody that's stirring the pot. You're not having it. This is you completely rejecting this petty energy here. And this is you protecting yourself. Four of Pentacles, holding back. It's a closed off energy. So I feel like you're not open to dealing with this. Some of you, you don't want to be around people like that. I don't blame you. So yeah, I really feel like you're blocking that out and you're focusing on, could be the new possibilities that you have in front of you. Some of you may work in like a very competitive field or environment. So yeah. Now, for another group of Sagittarius, you could be throwing your hands up here with the situation. So Queen of Cups, I'm surrendering, you know, I'm giving it to God, I'm giving it to the universe. I'm not going to allow myself to worry about this or drown in these emotions. I'm not going to try to control anything any longer. For some of you, this is you loving yourself. Yeah, and you could be just kind of giving something to God, giving something to the universe. If it works out, it works out. If it's meant to be, it shall be. And if not, I'm going to move towards something else that is. Because you're definitely moving towards something that's meant to be with the Eight of Wands and then the Wheel of Fortune. So this is some really good luck that's coming in. Could be financial news for some of you, or if you're waiting on any sort of communication from like a company or a school, anything like that, anything regarding finances or even assets, property, maybe even for some of you something in regards to a child. I feel like there's good news coming in with that. But this is definitely an energy shift, and I've been saying that a lot. With it being the first two cards for you to come out, I mean, this is very strong. Some of you, I mean, you could be taking a chance. If you are taking a chance and just going for something, the message here is like needing to stay positive. Don't tell yourself that, you know, something's not going to happen, or try not to think about, you know, the worst case scenario. Try to stay positive. Some of you are taking a chance here with something because you're bored. You're not happy. You need a change. There may be other people around you that don't agree with you taking this chance, but I feel like it's what you really want. Just don't let other people, don't let other influences influence you as far as moving forward with your life, going after your dreams. For some of you, this can be like outside influences, like instilling doubt and fear into your mind, making you think the worst, making you hold back from taking action on your dreams. But yeah, there's something beautiful that's coming in. I will very quickly look at the Five of Wands. for Sagittarius, but it is a very petty energy and it's mirroring the Eight of Wands. So you're moving away from this energy. What is the Five of Wands? Could be something with a Leo. What is the Four of Cups? Yeah, some of you, I mean, you may need like a new social circle, or if you haven't been going out a lot, this may be a reunion that is in order. For some of you, that's what's needed. If, you know, your friends, family, whoever has been asking you to go out, this could be the week where you finally change your mind. All right. And this, again, with Strength and the Five of Wands, this is you not allowing yourself to get triggered. You're keeping yourself grounded. All right. What is the message for Sagittarius, please, for this week? Yeah, let go. We've got let go. So let go. Open your heart. Ace of Cups. Get more information. So not all is known as far as maybe this new possibility. What is the guidance on the love front? Healing, family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, I mean, you could be healing a relationship. You've got the honeymoon card at the bottom. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So for me, this is like a transitional energy. It's similar to like the Six of Swords. This is making progress. So if you're in a relationship, this can be you like putting the past behind you and moving forward, letting go of any sort of resentment or anything like that. It's making progress, so it's a good energy. So healing, family issues, and this card really go hand in hand for those of you that are partnered, or those of you that are maybe making up with like a family member, something like that. If you're single, you may be healing, your heart may be healing. This may be like a transitional time in your life. Who is Sagittarius dealing with? Capricorn, and then we have Aries. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn, what does Capricorn have coming up for this week, please, Capricorn? Ooh, first card out, Ace of Wands. The King of Swords. The Nine of Cups. They're just coming right out for you, Capricorn. The Hermit. All right. We've got the Page of Wands, Temperance. Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups. Overall energy, 5 of Pentacles. Let's take a look. 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, Capricorn. So the very first thing that I'm getting for you is I feel like some of you may feel rejected. Now, that doesn't mean you are rejected. For some of you, you're just feeling rejected. Or like an outsider, an outcast, like you don't belong. You definitely may be feeling like that this week. That doesn't mean that that's the case. Sometimes we feel this energy, this lack mentality, or feeling like we're not worthy, we're not good enough, when obviously we really are. So for some of you, this is a mindset that needs to change. We've got the 9 of Wands here. So this is the wounded warrior. So maybe, you know, you went through some things in life. So this is you being guarded. This is you having very strong boundaries. You were hurt in the past, and so you don't want to get hurt again. You've got the 6 of Swords, you've got Justice, and the 2 of Wands. Feel like you and another person are definitely on the same page. And if you're not, you will be. 9 of Wands is someone who perseveres. They're not quitting. They're not giving up. So yeah, if there is some sort of disappointment, the message here is to keep going. Don't quit. You're being guided. You've got 2 aces here in the spread. This is fresh energy. New beginnings. Good news. Excitement. So yeah, whatever you do, don't quit. A Sagittarius may be significant. Yeah, this is beautiful. Could be new love. If you're partnered, this could be you re-sparking that passion. This can be some of you feeling a little lonely. So if you are partnered, this can be you trying, like again, with your person, maybe feeling like on the outside, maybe they've been a little cold or detached with this King of Swords. So this could be you like re-sparking something with a King of Swords, being playful, flirting, having fun, trying new things. If this is your spouse, trying new things. And then for others, I mean, this could be new love. Some of you definitely may be single with the Hermit here and the 5 of Cups. You've been hurt in love. So because of, you know, past experiences, some of you may have been like hermiting. You may have been keeping to yourself. If something happened like more recently, you may have been in hermit mode, but now you've got like fresh energy, new vibes around you, new possibilities in front of you. And for some of you, I mean, this can be 10 cups. Nine of Cups and Ace of Cups. So some of you are looking at 10 Cups. Could be something you are wishing for, but you have to be open. Now, you may be the King of Swords, and so this can be you, Capricorn, like trying to kind of warm up or trying to be open, trying to open your heart, trying to have more fun, or trying to communicate more. You're trying. But you or the person you're dealing with could be very guarded. For some of you, I mean, maybe you both are very guarded because of things that you went through. All right, let's take a look at what is the Five of Pentacles. This can be a large expense. So, yeah, for some of you, there could be like an unexpected expense. But you know what? Maybe whatever it is that you're replacing, you know, maybe you wanted a new one anyways, right? So it's not always a bad thing. What is the Five of Pentacles for Capricorn? All right, I have one card that shot on the floor. Yeah, so Queen of Pentacles. This can be an expense for some of you. Let's see, what is the Five of Cups? Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. We've got the Hermit here. What is the Five of Cups? The Nine of Cups. All right, so with the Five of Cups, not all is lost. It's really not. This is someone who's looking at the past, thinking about, you know, what they've lost and not thinking about what remains. And I think that that's very important here, is to be present and enjoy what you still have, and just to be grateful for, you know, the connections that you have in your life right now. So that's very much needed. But yeah, maybe something that was valuable to you has been lost. But I think that with these aces here, you definitely have the opportunity to maybe create something else or to manifest something else. Yeah, the Fool. Yeah, new energy. There's new energy that's coming in. All right, what is the message for Capricorn, please, for this week? So again, don't quit. Ooh, very nice. You got the big fat yes card. And then we've got reconsider. So there could be something that you have to reconsider. For others, though, if somebody turned you down for something, they may be coming back your way. So that's very interesting. I don't normally get that with this card, but I am getting it here. So Yeah, for some of you, I mean, this could be at work. You know, maybe you feel like you were, left out in the cold here. You wanted that job, but they gave it to somebody else, but maybe it doesn't work out and they're coming back your way. Because I feel like with the 9 of Cups showing up twice, Capricorn, there's definitely a wish coming in. Whether or not you take it, that's, you know, that's going to be on you. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So that is the guidance on the love front. Who is Capricorn dealing with? We've got fire, we've got Leo. So could be dealing with a fire sign, and then we have Gemini. All right, Capricorn. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Aquarius. Aquarius, what does Aquarius have coming up for this week, please? Aquarius. Three of Wands with the Hierophant. Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Sun. Overall energy is the Five of Wands. Okay, Aquarius, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right. Let's see. And I do apologize for any background noise. I don't know why it's so loud today. All right. Let's see. 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Ten of Swords. So you want to just be very careful this week. Five of Wands is the overall energy, so you definitely want to pick and choose your battles. If you do get into it with somebody, Aquarius, if you do get into it with somebody, things may really get heated, and you or them, somebody may say a lot of hurtful things. So keep that in mind. I would really just try to keep your distance and stay away from any haters. Don't let anybody get under your skin. We've got Taurus, Libra, Leo, really any of the fixed signs. Gemini possibly, may be significant. But yeah, I mean, if things do get like out of hand, you may lose something that you love. So yeah, just be very careful with this. For others, this is a very difficult cycle that is over with. The worst is behind you. Five of Wands can be competition. It's an opposing energy. So if somebody wronged you, this could be you like fighting back. For some of you, you could be taking them to court. This is definitely legal action for some of you. Or you're making like long-term plans. You could be looking at legal documents. Definitely get some legal stuff here going on for some of you. For other Aquarians, this can be a divorce. Some of you are planning on getting a divorce. You may be fighting a lot. Honestly, if you resonate with that, the Five of Wands is very petty energy, but if you've been married for a very, very long time and all you do is fight, that can add up. And honestly, with this energy, all you need is like one more argument, one more little fight, and somebody might be done. So just keep that in mind. That could be you, that could be them, but it definitely can be you, because for some of you, I feel like you're planning long term, and this is to protect yourself legally. So for some of you, that is getting a divorce. If you're coupled, Two of Cups, maybe one of you wants to get married, but maybe the other one doesn't. And that could be something that you guys are going back and forth with. You may have a lot of fears, concerns around this, especially if maybe you have kids together. So you're planning long term and protecting yourself legally. You want to get married. So yeah, however you resonate. For some of you, I see you making long-term plans, and I see you protecting yourself. I feel like you're waiting for the right moment to make your move. So Knight of Swords and the Wheel. I feel like you know this wheel is turning, and you know that freedom is yours, and you know that, yeah, you know, this very blessed energy is coming in. There could be a wish that's coming in for some of you. I feel like you know this, but you're waiting on that perfect moment to make a move. And I see you not making a move until maybe you know that it's the right time, For others, it could be you're waiting to get something in writing, waiting on maybe talking to your lawyer or something like that. But this is freedom. So this is you freeing yourself. Could be from like a mental prison. 8 of Swords, the Sun. There could be some sort of clarity that's coming in, some information that's coming to you that kind of sets you free. Finally, maybe closing the door on a tough time in your life. This wheel is turning. Then for others, this is you like freeing yourself. Let's take a look at, we will look at the 5 of Wands for Aquarius. Please clarify the 5 of Wands. You've got the wheel again. So yeah, this is things looking up. This wheel is turning. So if you've been stuck in this very tough cycle, it's over with. What is the 5 of Wands? Could be a King of Rods that's significant. Interesting. Yeah, watch your temper. Watch your temper. This could be getting triggered. So just be careful of that. Again, this can be like a line that's crossed. Or like the, what's that old expression? Like the last nail in the coffin. You know, it's done after this, you know, this last blow up or whatever, this last round. So just be careful of that. Let's look at the 10 of Swords for Aquarius. You really want to balance your thoughts here, your energies, ground yourself. Listen to your higher self with the Hierophant. I mean, if this is fighting over, oh boy, this can be so many different things. Don't argue with anybody who has like different beliefs than you. I mean, that's pointless, right? For some of you, this may be something with beliefs. You know, you think one thing, they think the other, so you're going to fight. Don't get into it with this person now, because it really could get ugly. What is the 10 of Swords? Seven of Cups, yeah, and you may not have all of the information. Maybe you both don't have all of the information. Not seeing things clearly. Page of Rods at the bottom. Communication. All right, what is the message for Aquarius? What is the message this week for Aquarius? You also got the Yes card. A lot of signs are getting that card, which is awesome. Yes energy. So, end of Aries season, going into Taurus season. A lot of people have this really nice energy. There's an energy shift. Things are moving, which is awesome. Yeah, there's something better. So if you were wondering, yes, there is definitely something better. All right, what is the guidance for Aquarius on the love front? What is the guidance? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. All right, who is Aquarius dealing with? Who's Aquarius dealing with? We've got Taurus, Leo, Libra. Any of the fixed signs may be significant. Fire. And then we've got Scorpio. All right, Aquarius. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces. Ooh, the Magician. Very nice. I believe you guys had the Magician last week as well. I could be wrong, but I think so. Pisces. The Moon. Okay. Six of Cups. 10 of Cups. All right. The Lovers. 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Overall energy, 10 of Swords. Let's see. You've got 3 10s here. You've got the 10 and the 1. This is done. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of different things. So those of you that, I mean, some of you are manifesting love. That's for sure. And because you're manifesting love, can also be a reconciliation. Some of you may already be partnered. And you could be having a lot of fun. You could actually be making a lot of memories this week. But I am reading for some of you where I think you're paying a little extra attention to your looks here at this time. And so this 10 of Swords can be actually like some sort of procedure that you're having done. So in particular, I have feminine vibes here. Yeah, some of you, you're not happy, and so you're making some changes. So I'm reading for some Pisces where, yeah, I feel like this is with your looks here. So maybe you're changing your hair. Maybe some of you are actually having some sort of procedure. There could even be a lot of fear around this. Yeah, you're going through, this is like a transitional time. It's a time of rebirth. So yeah, I mean, some of you are like reinventing yourself. Yeah, I'm seeing it just over and over again. A tough cycle is coming to an end. There's some past difficulties, pain, trauma. You're letting it go. You're healing. Some of you, you're getting on top of certain things. So, for example, if you're dealing with depression, you're getting on top of that. You're getting a handle on it. So it could be that, you know, you're seeing a therapist, or you're taking like the right medication, whatever it is. Some of you are becoming like more organized. And then others, you could be making some changes here. This could be with your physical appearance. Could be making some changes as far as your diet, your lifestyle. I see you very much trying to protect your peace. And if you were lacking in the sleep department, I feel like that's over with as well. Now, some of you could have been lacking in the sleep department because you're maybe in a new relationship. This is like a very romantic energy. Others, you know, you may have a family and maybe the kids keep coming in and waking you up, whatever it is. Some of you may feel more creative at night. I could be reading for some night owls and you just feel just more inspired or more creative at night. You may get more work done at night. But you've got the Magician, first card out. This is you creating change. Psychic vibes, the Moon, your intuition is on point. I say that to you guys a lot. You could be manifesting something quietly, secretly. There could be like a secret relationship or a secret reunion, secret love. For some of you, this is soulmate energy. So yeah, those of you where this is someone new or you're already partnered, I love this energy. It's really nice energy. And you and your partner could have been going through a tough time. That's over with. But for those of you where, if this is an ex, if you've been going round and round with this person and it just doesn't work, you try again, it doesn't work. You try again, again, and it just never works. For those in particular, it may not ever work, and I'm just being honest. But that is for those of you where you keep dealing with the same person and you're not getting anywhere. It always ends up being the same. Or if it's a different person, it's like the same sort of situation or energy, and it just keeps repeating and it never gets anywhere. You need to look at that, but that's very specific. Some of you are working on like raising your vibration, taking better care of yourself so you can then attract someone on your level. And you may have someone that's already around you, that's a possibility, that's interested in you, or you them. This is a win. So if you've had any sort of family matter going on, for some of you this can be legal. This is a tough cycle that's over with. So you've got 3 10s here. This is things looking up. The Ace of Swords is a card of victory, but it's not an easy win. But with the Wheel here, this is the universe having your back, and it's you having the green light here. So yeah, any sort of past matters, past closure, any sort of family matters. There could be a very important decision that's coming in. You had to fight for this. For some of you, I see you very protective of you and yours. So yeah, it's quite specific. I will look at the 10 of Swords for Pisces. Please clarify the 10 of Swords. Seven of Wands again. So, yeah, protect yourself. Just make sure that you are protecting yourself. Seven of Rods also can talk about taking the higher road here. So if you have people, energies around you, don't, stoop to their level. You want to stay where you are. Yeah, and take the higher road here. Ignore the haters. This could be you, like, finally maybe turning your back on something here. Knight of Rods at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, know your worth. Know your worth. All right, what is the message for Pisces, please? What is the message for Pisces? No need to worry. The 10 of Swords for me sometimes can be a lot of mental activity. So yeah, those of you that are really, really worried and maybe even like overly protective of yourself, there's a lot of fear here. There's some unknowns. They're saying there's no need to worry. We have unlikely. Now this can be a confirmation for those of you that have been worrying about like the worst case scenario. They're saying no. They're saying no. So if you're telling yourself, it's never going to work, this is going to happen, that they're saying no. So free yourself from that mental prison. Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords. They're saying unlikely, not the right time. Recovery though. Let go and compromise. And then it's up to you. And that's that Magician energy where you can have anything that you want. You have everything you need. But for some of you, there could be some insecurities there with that energy. Like you're doubting yourself. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? Yeah, exactly. See, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this is the guidance on the love front. Free yourself and have some fun, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So free yourself, go have some fun, Pisces. That's the guidance on the love front. Whether you're single or partnered. All right, who is Pisces dealing with? We've got very strong Gemini here. Gemini, Pisces, Cancer. We've got some fire. There's Scorpio. And we've got air. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, Pisces. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank all of you for watching. I appreciate you guys very much. If you have not watched the All Signs April 2025 monthly tarot reading, I will have it linked here in the video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Make sure you are subscribed. If you are interested in having a private reading, my information is listed down below. All right, guys, I'm wishing you a great week. Take care.